Hey y'all, what's the deal? Um, Before I start today's video, look, let me know if y'all would like me to start Tea with Jones. Um, it's gonna be us sipping tea. I actually went and got a mug from it's Big Lots. I went and got a mug from Big Lots. I was there shopping for something else, and I was just thinking and thinking of what type of content I wanted to post on this channel and what type of energy I wanted to manifest and to bring to this channel. And I'm like, man, what if I just do something like I like tea. I'm interested in starting new teas, like stuff I haven't tried before. So if y'all got a tea y'all want me to try, please put it down below. But I want to try to do something like Tea with Jones, where it'd be like a normal, regular, video, but it will be two different things. It'll be me drinking a tea of like, comments that I answer, one of y'all choice, and then it would be us having a conversation about something of y'all choice too. But tell me in the comments if y'all like my new mug. It says teach peace. And then it's on the other side. But I want to kind of keep this because it got the peace symbol, I guess. So for one, let me know if y'all like the new mug. And then let me know if y'all want us to do Tea with Jones. Like, I think I'm gonna like try to do those off of my other streaming platforms as well. Cause I think that'd be dope. Like, I think that'd be like a big deal. Tea with Jones. So now we got that out the way. Today's topic at work. We're gonna talk about the topic at work today, okay? I ain't gonna try to make this video long, but I gotta give y'all the whole story, all right? Now, by being like, I guess different generations at the job, like I'm 30 and there's other like 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds. Like when I say 20-year-olds, I mean like I'm trying to put them in a category of like between 18 and 21, okay? Then it's this like 28-year-old or whatever. So they be like, Jones, give us a topic, me and my ideas. What we gonna talk about? What's the topic of the day? So, we can pass time by whatever. And I'm like, all right. I had just seen this TikTok video. TikTok or some other streaming, I'm not getting paid for saying their name, but some other streaming platform. And so basically it was like a sweetest day type of thing. And she's recording her walking up to the car. And as she's walking up to the car, the gentleman is in the driver's seat and he's like looking down at his phone. So as he looks up, because she opens the door to come in, she hands him some roses. And then the caption was like his face though, like he was like, happy to receive them or whatever. Now, me personally, I kind of feel like I want some roses because like I never got roses or anything like that. It's the thought that count. I kind of think like, masculinity is overrated. You more so of like afraid to do something because you like, oh, he a thug or something. Oh man, I feel like that's another problem with, saying the black community of just ask me then. Like, don't assume because I want some roses. So I already had this in my mind when I went to work today because last night I had called someone and I asked her, like, would you ever buy me roses? She like was blunt, like, no, like, why would I buy you roses? You supposed to buy me roses type. And I'm like, dang, like, is that how y'all think? Like, is that how society think, I guess? So I took it to work and I asked the gentleman, because she was the only woman that I have asked. So I asked the gentleman, you got young dog? Like, no, man. No, he's 20, getting ready to turn 21. No, man. Man, my girl ain't buying me no roses. I'm like, why? Because receiving something from nature is feminine. You know how I think, being natural nature is spiritual. So, y'all, I swear to God, the lighting is going to get better like one day. Okay, we go figure out what's going on with the lighting. But I'm like, you know. So I asked a 30-year-old that's in the area with us, and he had like he was like, I wouldn't like not appreciate them or not accept them, but I'd be wondering, like, why she giving me roses? Like, because she thought about giving you roses. She thought you may like them. She probably was beating herself up multiple times to see if it was a good idea, and she still went through with it. So why not support her? That's how I think. So we asked the 27-year-old on the high low. Remind you, the rest of us is dark skinned guys. This is the only light skinned dude. So we asked dog. He like, no, man, that's like the worst thing ever. This, and that. And I'll have to question her and try to figure out what made her think that it was cool to buy me these and this, and that. And I'm like, okay. Like, you went kind of deep with it. Like, you about to beat up girl, or not necessarily saying like that, but you about to, like, you ready to fight. Like, calm down. He was like, no, man, that's not allowed. So he kept coming back. I struck the nerve in the light-skinned gentleman. He kept coming back, so he was like, so you saying it's cool for your girl to propose to you, huh? And I'm like, I'm not saying that. I literally feel like I want to propose. But if she beat me to it and we both on the same page, I don't believe I have a problem with that. Because some women are that type of woman now, they kind of like to try to do stuff like that, and they really can't express true feelings and true stuff that they want to do, because people be like, oh, that's not a woman's place, or that's not a man's place. It's just too much for me, man. If that's what you want, and if you with someone and you both have that same, you think that couple cared when they posted it that he was happy about the roses and they in a relationship. That's what people problem is. Stay in your own relationship. So he came back and he had said that. Then he come back and he like, I got a question for you. I'm like, what? He was like, so is it okay if your woman suck your toes? Let's pause there for a minute, because I don't understand how that is being compared to roses. But he came back and he said, do you have a problem with, or would you allow, however the question was, your woman to suck your toes? So how he felt about him receiving roses is how I feel about a woman sucking my feet. What the why would you even, what? No, sir. That is not. He was trying to rate it as receiving roses is probably to him feminine, and getting toe sucking to me is feminine. So I'm like, to me, if you would have roses and look, y'all, roses, can y'all comment below? Roses and toes is not the same. That is a whole nother level. Now, remind you, I'm already cool with mostly everybody at work. I ain't even asked the women yet. I'm gonna ask the women tomorrow. The younger guys came during clock out time. They always meet up at my area. We all chop it up. So I'm like, the 20-year-old's like, bro, ask them. And I'm like, all right. So they like 19 and I think 20, getting ready to turn 21 too. So it was like, man, heck yeah, I'll receive them. Ain't nothing about it. I'm like, is it feminine? Like, no, she went to buy me roses. I'll receive the roses. I was like, you let a woman suck your toes? Who the fuck? What the? Like they was like, why would that be even brought up about roses? I'm like, I'm on the same page. I have no idea. It was like, which one of y'all brought it up? I'm like, it's none of us. It was a light skinned guy. They like, who? The one on the high low. Oh, my bad, y'all. They like, who? The one on the high low? And I'm like, I'm not saying no names or anything like that, but I'm like, it just was brought up as a comparison. It's like, that's not a comparison, like at all. And I was like, really just like, dang, bro. And to answer the questions that y'all had is asking, the light-skinned dude said, yes, he will allow her to do that if she chose to suck his toes. But he would have a problem with receiving roses. So please comment below and go crazy too if y'all can. Just tell me, is it me or is that different? That's what we gonna call it. Cause I can receive roses any and all day and not want my feet sucked. If you rubbing my feet, you showing me some love because you know that's something you feel like I deserve. Great. But you put my feet in your mouth, no. Would I suck women's toes? Yes, very much so. Do I want my feet in her mouth? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. I would think that would lead to other stuff. So if I'm a man and I'm pleasing my woman and I do something like that, you know, we'll try to keep it PG-13. Eventually those feet go end up in the back of her head or in that area somewhere. So what happens after you get done with your feet? Like, so that's why I disagree. That's why I say no. Yeah, that was work today. That was work. So I guess with the video, the topic will be today in 2021, getting ready to be 2022, literally in a month and a half, dang near. Are there things that men should be able to do that is supposed to be done for women? Are there things that men can receive that supposed to be only received for women? Is it a double-edged sword? Am I being contradictive by saying no toe sucking for me, but I'll receive flowers? I kind of think the flower thing it's nature, it's natural. Like, you get flowers at weddings, you get flowers at funerals, you get like, so the flowers for the wedding is just for the woman? Like, it's our wedding. I think individualizing stuff is what's making conversations like this happen. Like, everything is individualized. Oh, a man can make this amount, but a woman can't make that amount type of, like, why is it like that? I'm human, she's human. I have a soul, she has a soul. So I kind of feel like we equal, but like I said, in your relationship, because I don't want my toes sucked. So, but in your relationship, if that's what goes down, I feel like she should be allowed to give you some flowers if she wants to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Young people don't want to get married. At least the ones I work with. The thought of long-term relationships are not cool with them. It's just one, the 20-year-old is getting ready to turn 21. He talking about moving in with his girl, but he be talking about, like, you know, other relationships and stuff, and, you know, still being on his young man stuff. But I'm like, dude, why would you move in with the girl in order to cheat on her? I don't know. But what y'all think? Don't forget, right? Teach peace. So it's gonna be T with Jones. And if I look, all right, look. So I'm gonna start like merch. And if we end up doing T with Jones, I'm gonna get a mug made. But this is the first one. It was $5 at Big Lots. Still gonna be upside down no matter which way I put it. I'm getting some merch. I'm getting ready to do a product release soon, so I'm gonna have a lot of stuff for this page, channel. Excuse me. Y'all gotta let me